Hey everyone, welcome to Lesson 10 Keystone Prep Literary Terms. So, just a reminder no live class tomorrow for maps. Go to your Future Ready page to complete your test. And if you miss your test or need assistance, message your mentor or your homeroom coach. So, our guiding question is what are the Sweet 16 and 5 Fab of literary terms? At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to define the definitions of Sweet 16 and use definition, process of elimination, or POE to find an answer. So, you must know the definitions of Sweet 16. You're going to use the definition and process of elimination to find the answer. And your key learning, you're going to have a theme and author's purpose questions to answer with broad universal statements. So, the Keystone exam is going to ask you to analyze and interpret information and literature in a wide variety of ways. The two basic strategies that are going to help you get there are two basic strategies that will help you to get many of your answers correct. So, the first one is questions that include a literary term can often be answered by selecting the choice that includes the definition of the term. And the correct answer is the one that best summarizes or supports the main idea or theme of the passage. So, those answers will be broad, universal statements. But we're going to begin at the beginning. So, we're going to go through our words. So in first grade, you memorized 2 plus 2 and 4 plus 4 because you had to. You just can't do math without the basics. And literary questions have the same premise. So there are many terms, obviously, in English class and literature class, but we're going to look through some basic Sweet 16 that will help you pass the Keystone exam. The Sweet 16 are simile, metaphor, hyperbole, personification, figurative language, imagery, foreshadowing, flashback, symbolism, conflict, irony, allusion, theme, dialect, point of view, and setting. Now, you might not remember all of these terms, so it's going to be good to look through these terms and break down ones that you remember and ones that you don't. So, simile is a comparison of two unlike things using like or as. Metaphor is a direct comparison of two unlike things with no like or as. Hyperbole is an exaggeration or an overstatement. Personification is an object or abstract idea given human qualities or human form. Figurative language is language that cannot be taken literally since it was written to create a special effect or feeling. Imagery is descriptive or figurative language in a literary work. They create sensory impressions. Foreshadowing, think of before it happens. That's an organizational device used in literature to create expectation or set up an explanation of a later development. Flashback is an organizational device used in literature to present action that occurred before current present time of the story. Then we move on to the right side and we have symbolism, which is a device in literature where objects represent an idea. Conflict can be internal or external, so a struggle or clash between opposing characters, forces, or emotions. Irony is the use of a word or phrase to mean the exact opposite of its literal or usual meaning. Allusion is an implied or indirect reference in literature to a familiar person, place, or event. Theme is a topic of discussion or work, a major idea, broad enough to cover the entire scope of the literary work. Dialect is the variety of a language distinct from a standard variety in pronunciation. Point of view, we have first, third person omniscient, third person limited, which we've gone over extensively this year. And then setting is the time or place in which a story unfolds. So if you don't remember all of those terms or you need to review them, don't worry. That is something that you can definitely do. So in your assignment, you will be breaking down words that you know, words you think you know, and words you need to study. Another really important part of preparing for the Keystone exam is to understand the Fab Five. So the Keystone will ask to know more than just the definitions. It's going to ask that you apply the words to examples. So within the Sweet 16, we have the Fabulous Five, and these are The big, important figurative language terms to know, which are simile, metaphor, hyperbole, personification, and imagery. So you're going to go through. You can play book it and go through and match up. And you have an assignment to complete based on those definitions. Have a wonderful day.